We are here on metalobstv.com for to speak about you, to speak about your new album, to speak about Striper, because you just come back with a new album from Christmas, and we do a special Christmas with many interviews, of different bands to celebrate this incredible day, the 24, 25 of Christmas. I see. My first question perhaps will be about the special show you will do. It was 13 December, a Saturday. You will play on annual Christmas show. What is it exactly? Is it a very special show for Christmas?
It is. I started doing a local Christmas show here in the town that I live in. It's called Plymouth, Massachusetts. And I started doing this 9 years ago. And it started out just me and an acoustic guitar, and then it built into a full band. And now it's a full band, and we perform a few Striper songs. We perform some solo songs. And then, of course, we perform some traditional Christmas songs. And it's just a great time. People show up from, some people come in from out of town. My neighbors show up, family, friends, you name it. And it's just a very special night. We enjoy it. We love it. And it's a great way to celebrate Christmas together and get into the Christmas spirit.
Yes, it's very strange that you tell me that because yesterday I see a special report about USA, Christmas in USA. In France, we see that report, and I see that some people do incredible house, with lot of light, and there are so many people who come to see the house with the light, and I have the impression that Christmas really it's very important in the culture of U.S. culture.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is absolutely. And I mean, I get excited about Christmas every year because I feel my faith and my belief is that it's all about celebrating the birth of Christ, and
Mhm.
as it should be. And people bring up the fact that it's not the day he was born on, and historically speaking, and I understand this, but it's still celebrating the birth of Christ. So to me, when you see all the lights and all the beautiful decorations and the people loving each other a little bit more and giving to each other a little bit more, it all circles back to the love of Christ. And I love it. I think it's great. It's amazing. It's my favorite time of year. I wish that we would live Christmas a little bit more in our daily lives, 365 days a year. That would be amazing.
So you come back with some moves after the last album of Striper because I think it's coming out 1 year ago, the last record studio album, but this one is special for Christmas, like I said. It's the greatest gift of all. I show the cover just a few times ago on Metal Ops. Perhaps. How finally, how is born this idea? It's the first time that you record really a Christmas album with 10 songs, five original songs and five Christmas songs, I will say. Everything, I read that everything began a long time ago. It was in 1985. It's a long travel for you finally to get this album.
Too long, way too long. Yeah, we recorded two songs back in '85, released those. Winter Wonderland, Reason for the Season, and we had so many people over the years requesting more, wanting a full length Christmas album, and we would just tell them over and over again, yes, 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 yes. We're working on it. We'll make it happen someday. Those things, and someday turned into 40 years, and we realized we haven't released a Christmas album. So let's do it. Let's make it happen now. We brought that up to the label. They agreed. Thank God. Somewhat a little reluctantly, but they agreed. And there was one guy on the label team that really fought for it. And we went in the studio right away and we recorded it and we made it happen relatively quickly. We did that this year, and here we are. It's out already. and we have a Christmas album. It's official, and
Yeah.
it became reality. It's amazing.
Yes, it will be coming out, I think, very soon. This new album. Yes, everything, finally, everything begin, like I said, with two songs, The Reason for Seasons and Winter Wonderland, that you record a long time ago. It was on the first EP, which became after an album. You re-recorded everything when you signed on a major company, and you decide to re-record these two songs. Was it in the same way you record the same idea you record the song? Do you change a little bit, or is it really the same songs but with a new sound? I will say sound of 2025
Yes,
century.
we sound a little different now than we did back then, right? We're older. We're 40 years older, so we thought it would be interesting and great to re-record those two songs. So we did that, and we kind of put our 2025 spin on those songs. But yet we also tried hard to stay true to the original structure and recordings of those songs. And then we added four more original songs and we added four more traditional songs. And we made it a 10-song album. And it's a little different. You know, you've got the darker side with songs like On This Holy Night. It's a little more dark
Hmm.
for a Christmas song. And then you've got something that's very traditional sounding with something like Silent Night. People might not expect from us. They're not heavy guitars, no heavy drums. It's very, very easy listening, traditional, and nice. And we wanted to make sure that the album was well balanced, and we had something for everyone on the
Yeah,
album.
like
People that don't like metal, they might love Silent Night. People that don't like the Silent Night style, they might love something a little heavier. So we wanted to give something to everybody, and that's what we did our best to do.
yes, because when I listen the album, there are a lot of heavy riff guitar,
Yeah.
in many songs. It was important to you to get that finally it's the style of Striper, like we know since a long time. It was important for you to get the rock side of Striper on this song, on all
Oh yeah.
these songs.
A very, very. I mean, Striper has a very love it or hate it. We have a very distinct sound, and our own guitar tone and a certain style of writing, and we wanted to definitely, certainly, get that across and push that on this album with songs like "Still the Light," "On This Holy Night," obviously, and even the greatest gift of all. It's a high energy, a little more fun, straightforward, a little bit of a almost a pop punk kind of style to it, and that's Striper. I mean, there's no denying that this is a Striper album,
Mhm.
without question.
Yes, really, it's like you said, it's really the sound of Striper. And how do you choose finally? Because there are many songs about Christmas, and how do you choose? You choose five songs finally to cover. How do you choose these songs, and how do you work to do this song to get the Striper sound on this song? Because there are little difference. The first version, I listen the original version is very different.
Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't really that difficult choosing the songs, and for two reasons. Number one, I wanted to do songs that people might not expect. For example, "Go Tell It on the Mountain." It's not a song that is covered as much as Silent Night, for example, right?
Mhm.
It's a little less traditional and not one that's been covered a thousand times. So that drew my interest. That's why I wanted to do it. And then number two, I've been playing some of these songs out live. I perform "Go Tell It on the Mountain," "Joy to the World," "Silent Night" at my Christmas show every year. So it just seemed like a no-brainer to pull those songs in and do Striper versions of those songs. It was very easy to decide on those songs, if that makes any sense.
Yes, there are so many great songs. You tell me about "Go to Hell," "Go Tell It on the Mountain." There is a gospel side, really great song. I love this song because it's really something special. I can't say why, but that gets you, and there is also yes, there is also the little drummer boy. With the chorus, it's traditional because in France we know we have another version, very classical, but
Yes.
it was a huge hit for some people who take these songs, who play this song in France. How do you feel about this song?
I mean, we did. If you go on YouTube, you can see Striper doing a version of that song. I want to say over 10 years ago, a little while back, and we did it in New York at the ringing of the bell, and we did that same version. And it's something we've been playing out. I play it at solo shows as well. Something that I kind of arranged going back quite a few years, maybe even like 20 years ago. And I thought this would be a good version to do on the album. It's got a little different thing to it, a little different arrangement, but it's very straightforward and very powerful.
And there is the single on this Holy Night, like you said, it is a little more darker. I love the video clip, with all the pumpkins and everything like that.
Yes.
Who gets this idea finally for this clip?
Well, you know what? My thought was with that song, because of the sound of the music, it seemed perfect to release it on Halloween. So we did. We released that song on Halloween. And with that, for the video, we decided to create the imagery to go along with the fact that it was released on Halloween and to kind of tie in how Christmas has become a bit of a marketing scheme and all
Yeah.
about selling as much as you can and people going in debt to buy things and this and that, and we wanted to touch on that as well with the lyric.
Yes, and I love the clip. It's very funny. Also, it's a little darker, but
Yeah,
very
it
funny
is.
too. With all these special things.
Yes.
So there is also, like you said, there is Silent Night, Douce Nuit in France. Very in French, very well known around the world.
Yeah.
It was a challenge for you to record that kind of songs. Like you say, it was acoustic, and you sing very little higher, I will say. Was it a challenge? Was it do you like to record these great songs?
That wasn't much of a challenge. And what it is I have two voices. I have the hard rock voice, which is a little grittier, and then the ballad voice
Yeah.
that you hear on ballads at Striper, going way back, songs like Honestly, and obviously Silent Night. So it's just a different style. I sing more in my head than I do from my chest.
Mm.
And it's less operatic and a little less volume, and it takes on a little bit of a different sound. But I didn't want to record heavy guitars or heavy drums on that song. It was very
Mm.
important to me to keep it very where you could close your eyes and just listen to it. Nothing bombastic or too loud or too heavy on that
Yeah.
song.
And that's why this is a great ballad too. So about Christmas, finally we see on the cover, like you say, I will try to show it One more? Yeah,
Yeah.
we got it. This is the new album of Stryper for Christmas. We're on Metal Ops TV. And what represents finally Christmas for you?
Well, I mean, to me, and what so many of these songs talk about is Christmas being about the birth of Christ. To me, that's
Nativity.
what Christmas should be about, even though it's not historically speaking on his birthday. He wasn't born on December 25th, as we celebrate. Uh, but it's about the birth of Christ and Christ coming into the world. That's what Christmas is all about to me. So it was very important to get that point across, lyrically speaking, and that's what the band tried to do. You know, bring it back to the true meaning of Christmas as it should be. And
Mhm.
we use the phrase "reason for the season." He is the reason for the season, as the song says.
Yes, it's about the Christ and the born, the nativity. What remembering do you have of your Christmas time when you were a child? Because we have all that that kind of that I will say remembering in
Yeah.
our heads about when we were very small or 8, 10. What remembering do you have of the Christmas in family with your family, with your
Uh,
brother too?
so many memories. I mean, with my brother, my sister, Lisa, my mom, my dad. I mean, I remember growing up, you know, things weren't always easy. You know, we had it tough financially growing up. I wouldn't say that we were poor, but we were certainly not uh, wealthy. And I don't even know if we would be considered middle class, but it was tough. And my parents always made it work. My dad always worked hard. My mom always worked hard, and they always made Christmas work and made it special for us, for three kids. And many times they would buy something that we would all enjoy together, whether it was a pinball machine or a ping pong table or a tetherball,
Yeah.
set up. It was always something that we would all say, "Oh, wow," and we would play with together. So I remember Christmas always being special,
Yeah.
always.
Now they get some iPhone or something like that, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
tabloid, everything like that. It's totally different, but it's at this time, I will say, children play together, you know.
Yes.
Like you said, your brother with your sister and your brother. It was and after when you now you are father, of course. How was it when you are in your own family? The Christmas time, do you try to do to celebrate like you do with your parents?
We keep it very simple and very small gatherings. We'll watch a movie, make a really great meal, sit around and slowly open presents in the morning, Christmas Eve, in the morning, Christmas Day, afternoon, Christmas Day, evening, Christmas Day. We take our time. We don't rush through anything. And it's more for me and for my wife about our grandchildren. We have four grandchildren. So it's more about them and
Yeah.
making it special for them. Our kids are grown up. Lena and Mike, my daughter's 34, my son's 38. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
And
will be very. Are you a grandfather or not?
I'm I'm sorry.
Are you grandfather? Do you have a little? How did you? I say grandfather in French. We say grand-père. Are you a grandfather?
I am. I have four grandchildren.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay.
Four grandchildren. So I'm a grandfather times four.
Ah.
And yeah, it's amazing. And I'll be seeing them soon coming up. And to me, that's what it's all about is family, friends, and just loving each other and hanging out and spending time together.
Do you have a, do you go to the midnight celebration? I mean, the 24, in general, it was the 24. Do you go to that kind of celebration to pray to God and everything in the church? In fact, I do that when I was very small. I remember.
We do. We go to a Christmas Eve service. And it will wrap the presents the night before Christmas, and then we'll go down the street. Our church has a Christmas Eve service. It's beautiful, candle lit. Everyone's holding a candle and singing. It's beautiful, And we do that every Christmas Eve. I love it. It's amazing.
So you will go to the church in some days, the 24th of this year. Uh, so and you get this album, of course. It was it finally was it a lot of work to work on the traditional songs of Christmas?
It was. I mean, it was a lot of work. It happened very quickly. We put it together quickly. We recorded it quickly. But looking back on it now, it was a lot of work. We went in and just like started at 11 a.m. every day and worked till, 9, 10 at night every day. And then before we started recording, we would be rehearsing. After we would record, we would be working out parts. So it was a lot of work, but worth every second. And I tell you what, to be able to say that we finally have a Christmas album is beyond exciting, and just the fact that it's reality now is amazing, incredible.
Yeah, so what is amazing that you are still here 40 years after, and
I
you are in a good health, and the band is really a top form. How do you feel about the future? I mean, I suppose you work on your new album. I read something about that on the web, you know.
Yes, I just started on the new album about a month ago, and we go in. I go into the studio to start recording. Then the guys come out soon after that on the 27th, 2 days after Christmas. So it's a blur. There's so much going on, and
Uh-huh.
but we're excited about it. We're going to work on a new album. It'll come out next year.
Yeah, so there is a new album next year on Frontiers Record, I suppose,
Yep.
uh, because you are on Frontiers since a long time.
Yes.
Like you say, you are of course you are in Christmas, you are in God. You begin in 1984, around that. Finally, you were a precursor. How do you leave that at the beginning? Was it difficult finally in the rock system? Because at this time, there is a lot of bands who are very in the, and now it's to also in the devil side and everything like that. And how was the reception with the other musician? How do you feel about at this time at the beginning in the music system?
Oh gosh, I mean, I'm so thankful that we were able to put everything together and do what we've done. We are a very different band. We're a metal band, but we sing about God. And there's really no other band like Striper that I'm aware of. There are some similar that are Christian metal bands and strictly in the Christian realm, but Striper crossed over. And we
Yeah.
we broke out into the, if you want to call it, secular realm, and getting airplay on MTV and all these things, traveling the world, playing festivals with Judas Priest and Scorpions and Kiss and Anthrax and all these bands. And we're very, very unique. And I look back on the history of the band, and it just kind of blows my mind. And I think, wow, what an incredible journey, and what an incredible legacy and history to have been a part of that. And we're still doing it. So we got a lot more to do, and it's incredible. We're blessed and we're humbled by it. And the fact that people want to hear what we're doing still is amazing.
Yes, so next album, like you said, next album next year. Just do you have a favorite song of Christmas or favorite song on this album?
I do. Now, on this album, my favorite song, believe it or not, is one that nobody's really talked about much. It's a song called Heaven Came on Christmas Day. That's an original. And I love that song. There's just something about it. It's very special. And when I hear it, I always repeat it. In terms of my favorite Christmas song of all time, I'm going to go with Oh Holy Night.
Ah,
Love, love that song. I love Nat King Cole's version of it. And it always touches me in a very special way.
So just to finish, perhaps, what will you say about this album to somebody finally who don't know Striper? Because you can meet some guys who don't know Striper, and especially on this album, who is very important. Finally, the first one after 40 years that you are fighting to get this album. So I suppose it's really a gift for you. So what will you say?
I would say to anybody out there that might not be familiar with Striper too, you know, don't uh, don't close the door on this album. Some I've read some comments from people saying they don't want to hear it because it's a Christmas album, or they don't listen to Christmas music, or all of the above, you know. And I say to them, well, you really should give this one a spin because it's not like any other Christmas album. It's very different. It has its own sound and its own style, and it really is a Christmas album you could listen to year round, any day, any time of the year. And so I'd say give it a chance. Listen to it. I think you'll love it.
Like I said before, there are many bands who do Christmas album, but I have the impression that finally you are perhaps the legator, the band who are really how will you say, the band who is really the opportunity, the band that you wait. We wait for that kind of album because you are, like you say, you are in God, and it
Yeah.
really is not, it's very serious because religion is very important for you, of course.
Yeah.
So thank you for this album, and because I was surprised, and it was a good surprise. I don't think that it was like you said that perhaps somebody can't don't like it, but try it. Yeah,
Well, I
that's
think
what I
I think
said.
if people hear it, they'll like it. It just
Yeah.
has to get out there for people to hear. That's all.
Yeah, and that's thanks to be on Metal Ops TV on a new channel, and we will see this video very soon everywhere. And thank you, Michael, because it was really interesting to speak with you about Christmas. And
Thank you, my friend. You have a great one. God bless you. Merry Christmas to you and yours. And I will see you in person soon, hopefully. Okay.
when you came in France, I will be there. Thank you,
I love it. Thank you, my friend.
thank you, Michael. God
God bless
bless
you.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Coffee mug here.
Uh, what is the name of the cat?
Our kitty's name is Roxy,
Yeah.
Roxie, and she is, believe it or not, 21 years old.
21 years old. Oh my God. I've got a cat. It's a, how do you say in English? It's a woman, a cat, and she has
Female.
17.
I tell you what, anything over 13 or 14 years old is that's amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, and the fact that we still can't believe Roxy's 21 and she's healthy and everything's good.
Yes, that's what I do. She live in an apartment, and I try to be very to do everything for her, But 21 is really incredible. Yeah. So, Michael, we speak about the cat because we love the cat on Metal Ops. We have a huge story, like I said, about the cat. You can see it on different short video,